Hi, this is Mike Madison.
And Randall Maryott.
Here
to
remind
you
that
this
podcast
is
for
mature
audiences
only. Leave the message at the beep.
Beep.
Previously on the Humble Fumble, after defeating a mummy and discovering a compass that wouldn't point north, our heroes stumbled upon a mosaic riddle where Mungo almost got himself killed. Again. Saladaar and Snippers succeeded in getting a lockbox, which led our heroes into a room with orbs floating about chest height. Head height. For Grumbles, that is. The group solved the planet space riddle by pure happenstance, and opened a passageway to what they hope will be their final destination.
You find yourselves in a vast marble hall with vaulted ceilings reaching up high. Torches line the wall upon various columns, illuminating the room. In the middle of the room, you see a circular inscription with various symbols inlaid into the floor. It is made of some bright metal that reflects and catches the light from the room. On the far end, you see a raised platform with an altar on top. There are some objects on top that you can't quite see from this far.
What does the inscription say?
It seems to be made of various random symbols. You see a circle with a cross inside, with circles at the points of the cross, and then various squiggled shapes, and then other crosses within that.
What is the thing made of?
With a knowledge what?
With my my dungeoneering,
It's a
and
fountain.
because I have
It's
stone
full of
cunning,
pennies.
I'm a dwarf and I know this kind of stupid shit. So with my dungeoneering, it's going to be a 28.
Alright. The reflective metal seems to be mithril.
Oh, looks like my breastplate.
Aye. That it does.
I approach the Kool-Aid.
I will follow behind it.
The three
Yeah.
colored things on the map.
Yeah, we'll slither over it.
I'd like to avoid the centerpiece if possible. I'd like to not
I'm
step
gonna
on
walk
it.
straight through it, actually.
You both do so?
Just gotta really.
Do I recognize any of the symbols on the centerpiece?
You might, with an appropriate knowledge check.
Knowledge and nobility as I walk around them.
Okay.
Knowledge Arcana.
That is going to be a 12.
15 Knowledge Arcana.
Alright, with your nobility check, you are not quite sure exactly as to what it is.
Strange symbols.
With your Arcana check, though, you seem to notice different symbols
These
and
are fire rings. You're burning.
depictions of conjuration.
You're burning.
So maybe a conjuration circle?
Yeah.
Spellcraft.
You're wild beasts in the night.
So,
Definitely conjuration.
yeah, it's definitely conjuration of some sort.
Holy shit,
but
it summoned a druid.
what you do know with your check of 4 is that mithril can be used as a focus of and enhances the power of
Whoa.
spells.
These wolves. Very terrifying they are.
Apparently this
Underground
appears
wolves.
to be a conjuration circle using mithril as its focus.
What does it conjure?
Druids!
I think not.
I continue up to the altar.
He was here before.
You do so. As you approach the steps, you see 3 large bowls and a small vial on the table.
Bowl.
Each of which are crafted from a dark green metal, similar to your sword. So you may discern that it is made of adamantine.
Mungo no hit that.
Behind the altar, you see a short onyx pillar on which sits a similar small bowl, made out of the same metal as the inscription that is in the middle of the room. As you get closer to the altar,
Yeah.
Make monkeys.
you see that each of the bowls are filled with an iridescent liquid in 3 colors.
Oh, you're such a
Red, green, and blue. Next to the bowls is a small rolled-up scroll.
Let's kill some monkeys.
So, a bit of insight. We have run into a puzzle of such in the past in another game. The DM had assumed it would be a deadly trap, and all we had to do was battle about 50 monkeys, which we obliterated.
It was like 100.
Yeah, it was like 100 monkeys.
It was
Either way,
it was a literal fountain of monkeys.
didn't go as planned for the DM.
Hold on. It was not supposed to be monkeys. There was a fucking chart. Monkeys was like a 1% chance. It was like fucking tigers and bears and like Godzilla cocks.
We got it twice.
And we lucked the shit out of that puzzle.
What do the notes say?
Yeah, you crack open the seal on the scroll and read within. You read the following. Congratulations on making it this far. One more test and the way shall be clear. In my early days with the Society, I met a talented alchemist. He discovered a way in which one could artifice life out of living liquid. Before you, you see the fruit of his creation.
It's my baby!
The red liquid creates creatures of might, the green creatures of guile, and the blue creatures of magic.
I don't want to
So
do
like, red leather, green creatures of vile, like crossed at shit. Guile.
Pour 3 vials of the liquid in any combination of the colors and choose your fate and the foe you face. Defeat the creature that is created therefrom. Then the way to the ring of Gaspodar shall be revealed to you.
Why the fuck am I up here? Put me back over there. I move up.
So red was might, green was guile, and blue was magic.
Yes.
Yes.
All green right now.
No!
Alright, I will give the rest of you a
Oh,
chance
says
to
Mungo.
interject.
What?
I will give the rest of you a chance to interject, stop, or do something.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
back
The way
there.
that he walked around, I actually cannot reach him.
I could stop him.
Would Mungo really?
Yes, because Mungo wants to fight Might.
Wait, so how did you come
Does
around?
Mungo even know what might is?
Yes, Might is Mungo.
Really? Make an intelligence check. Do you know what the word might means?
With a
Mungo
3
knows
intelligence game?
Really? You think you know what the word
Might.
might means?
Wisdom.
Animal intelligence?
No, that's not animal intelligence.
It's one
2.
above.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's might mean?
Might means Mungo. Strong.
It is what he does.
He can speak words, so that is a step for him.
So, Gabe, if you wish to stop him, I will give you a CMB versus CMD check.
Oh, well,
19.
probably.
Plus 8, 27?
Yeah.
Mongo just picks you up.
Too bad! I've already put a snake in a glove!
No,
Get it,
snake's
snake!
back there.
Ah, remember I said I put my snake in my glove.
You did.
Oh! Snake in glove! Go get it, buddy!
Too bad your snake can't lift stuff.
It's 20 pounds. Haven't you seen Snake pick things up that weigh less than that?
So? Also, you only have so many moves.
You have 1 vial that
I
can
have 2
hold
characters.
1 vial's worth of liquid. So you only can put 1 dose of
So
green in.
so you're saying he has to pour the green into a vial, then that vial
Yes.
into the dish.
So you pour 1 vial worth into it. So
Oh.
that's 1 green.
So hold on. It is a free action to summon an item. This
Yes.
being a snake. My snake has both a move and a standard action.
Yes. I'm just simply saying that you have to fill the vial up 3 separate times.
Okay. Can I
So
fill
you
at least
need-
with 2 greens then?
No, you have to do 1.
Because you have to fill it up. So if you'd be to get to there,
Yeah.
which he does grab you here,
He does. And then
the snake does. So you fill it up, and I'll let you pour 1 green in. So you affected the entire thing by 1 green,
Okay.
and toss the vial into the green.
I do a red.
Does anybody do anything to stop that, or do you let him go for the red?
I will let him go for the red.
Mungo thinks
At this
another
point,
red.
if we are to battle, we will battle whatever it
I
is
will
that
do
we
another
can.
red.
How are you going to... You can't. You're holding me. Or grabbing.
So?
Grapple has 1 hand here, 1 hand for you.
How are you holding me? I'm a tiger. I shape change into a tiger. I'm a tiger.
Okay.
Gotta love druids.
Rawr. Rawr.
Okay.
I'm going to bud.
Now I have 4 opposable shits.
That you can't pick anything up with because they're paws.
Knock.
So you knock it over.
like,
one do you knock
it's this
over?
fucking cat, like this giant-ass cat, and you're fucking holding it, and it's just like, no.
I don't think
Which
you
one
can
do you try to knock over?
Purr.
You knock the green over.
Too bad
Into
there's a bowl that you have to lift it up into.
Yeah, give me...
Check.
Hold on. I'll accept that as your roll, but I was going to say a to hit check.
Well, I get to add +2 to my strength. And +2 to my dex when I switch.
Yeah, it's your dex.
So 18 plus 3. 21!
Alright, that gets over the AC 10. So you do manage to knock the entire green bowl mostly within there. And that gives us a result of predominantly green.
Oh, vile. Shit. Guile.
I could be
Vile.
such
Shit.
a dick right now.
So, you guys see all of a sudden the inscription in the middle of the room lights up and light shoots to the ceiling.
Such a fucking troll sometimes, Will.
Says the man who made a character with 3 intelligence.
Purposefully, mind you.
Out of which
I'm not
appears a serpent-like creature that is of humanoid build and structure, carrying a rapier in its hand. Roll initiative.
We're on the ground, right?
17.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
15.
I'm a tiger.
23.
How long can you stay a tiger?
1 hour.
An hour? Really?
Yeah,
He's
man,
a
druids
druid.
are awesome.
26.
And I can cancel anytime.
What'd you get, Randall?
I got a 23. There.
So it goes first. Where exactly are you placed? Are you
there.
right there? All right.
Snakes
Actually,
on
I
the table.
probably would be over here since I did the red.
That's true. It'll charge up to you and lunge at you with its rapier.
As he's attacking me, can I do a free action?
What is said free action?
Oh, you got someone here too! What the fuck is happening? Bluff check.
Its response to that is it stabs at you.
Great.
He botched.
That's what happens most of the time with
Does
silence.
a 29 hit you?
Probably just came out.
Fuck you. Is this my flat foot?
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty. That is going to be 11 damage and 46 worth of sneak.
What? I cannot be sneak attacked. Uncanny
Ooh.
dodge.
That is, you can't be flanked.
But it prevents... No, it means I can't be caught flat-footed or anything like that, so I cannot be sneaked upon. So
No,
it's not a
and
sneak
well, it
attack.
was because you were flat-footed because you have not yet acted, but you cannot be caught flat-footed.
So
Plus
I
your
take 11
flat-foot
damage.
AC does not matter either. So what is your normal AC with the 29 of hit?
That still hits.
Okay, then it is 11 damage.
Great.
I believe that will be next person.
Cool. And you said it charged?
Yes, so Gabe.
Sorry, me.
Randall.
So it has a -2 AC.
I
I will go ahead and 5-foot step over Meow and say, no one goes in after me backside without me permission.
Phrasing?
I know what I said. Is this thing undead at all?
it seems to be scaled and very similar to the snake on the table, but humanoid in fashion.
Okay, so that will be a 14,
That misses.
unless it's undead.
That misses. Next will be Mike.
Hooray! I am going to 5-foot step, and as a swift action, I shall say, "How dare you strike at my friend!
My name's Grumbles.
I challenge you, beast!" And I will use
What
my
is
challenge ability.
your challenge do?
So everyone gets a +2 to attack. So I'm going to do that and attack it. Hiya! Hooray!
Cool.
So that is going to be a. Do I get to add that +2 to attack?
What did it say again?
I believe allies.
You count as an ally.
Okay, so then that is going to be a 29 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Phew! Fucking great. That's a 1 on damage, folks.
All right.
But a roll of 1 on damage. But that is going to be an 11 damage.
All right. You use your warhammer and give it a strong hit.
Take
Gabe.
this, serpentine foe!
Is this considered difficult terrain or like a pretty...
That is difficult terrain.
So I cannot 5-foot step into it.
You cannot 5-foot step into it, no.
Rage and activate my luck.
Okay. You do not gain a flanking bonus on this. It is specifically unflankable.
Oh,
Really?
sure.
Yes.
Alright, and then I will attack. And I will probably miss.
14 misses. Yeah. Okay. Will.
I mean, 5-foot waddle.
Slither.
No, I'm a tiger.
But you moved your
Oh,
snake.
excuse me.
As we know, everybody, tigers and snakes waddle.
5-foot waddle. Alright, I get 2 claws, but at my normal fucking
I'm
shit.
a tiger. Quack.
So 3, I get another to hit. Okay. Bite. Fumble.
Fumble!
Damn it.
Fumble!
This is going to be a 69.
Giggity.
Oh, please tell me we all get laid in the game's over.
It's actually in the rules. Get laid, game over.
Hey, no,
If
like,
only.
I'm going to take it to the bar. It's like, hey, it's in the rules.
So you pulled your shoulder from a hard, nice use. You have -2.
He's a little too busy making money from the quid.
You have a -2 on all attack skills and physical-based rolls
Go for it, tiger.
until a DC 25 heal check, or if you have rested for 1 night.
Alright, snake time. Alright.
It 10-foot waddles.
Bite. Fumble.
So the result of a normal fumble first.
I'm so bad at this fucking game.
49.
Oh, great.
I don't even make this shit up, man. It just happens to me.
I know, but
That's what they
how
all
often
say.
does it happen to you?
I fumble all the fucking time.
Unless you're the DM.
Yeah, no. That
Alright, allies roll d20.
Great! Here comes a
What
snake.
you know what I have to say about that, Will? Okay, good
Remember
score.
your number.
Oh, boy.
With the tiger
Include
roll?
your friend, the tiger.
Oh, good.
Who had the lowest roll?
So what did everybody get?
18.
14.
I rolled a 2.
It's gonna be you, Randall.
Great.
Sorry, buddy.
This is spits poison
Alright,
at your face.
Will, roll to hit.
Was that?
Good job, Will.
You're fine.
Is it a 2?
That's a 3.
God damn it.
So the snake,
Do I ever get to roll well?
the,
No, you can't even hit your friends.
the snake lunges at
Grumbles.
Grumbles and strikes and misses.
Ah, the snakes.
So let's see what this magic fumble is.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Already.
All rogues are nullified.
96.
Sorry, Gabe.
Destroy
Never
all
mind.
combatants.
Destroy all snakes.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be a good one.
This was
We've all
80
seen this one
This
before.
was 90?
Is it heal with fire?
96?
96.
Heal with fire?
I don't know.
The snake grows by 3 feet and gains an acrobatics bonus of +4. Its tail increases in length.
Wait. So did
This is what your character in
yeah?
my
Did
campaign got.
Tav Ravine got 3 feet taller?
No,
he
his
gained a
tail increases.
What was the first part of that? Read the whole thing.
His tail increases by 3 feet.
And if you don't have a tail, you start to grow a tail.
Oh,
Yeah.
The snake increases
So
by
the
3
snake
feet.
increases by 3 feet
Because the
because
snake
it
is
a
nothing
tail.
but tail.
I see.
But you gain a +4 to acrobatics as a snake.
Sweet. I'll get to write that down later.
Alrighty. It's going to 5-foot step here. Mike, he attempts as a move action a feint against you,
Okay.
which will be at a 27. The DC will either be, are you trained in sense motive? Do you have skill points in it?
I do.
Alright. So it's either 10 plus your sense motive. If that is higher, then 10 plus your BAB plus your wisdom score. Makes him lose his dex.
10 plus, like, my roll, or just my flat sense motive?
10 plus your sense motive.
Okay. So it's either going to be a 16 or a, my base attack bonus.
Yeah, BAB and plus wisdom. So BAB plus wisdom plus 10.
Either way, it's going to be, like, the highest is going to be 16, so he's going to beat it.
Okay.
Did
So
he get an
yes,
attack on top of that?
Yeah.
that is his move action. So he kind of dives underneath your warhammer and stabs you right in the gut with 31 points of damage.
I'll get you for that, cretin!
And it'll be Randall's turn now.
I shall 5-foot step.
You do
Even
so.
though he doesn't get flanked, I still want to get him in his ass.
Phrasing.
It's like, it's coming up there, baby! And I will enter a rage.
You do so.
Excellent. So I get a +2 from you, correct?
Yes.
Excellent.
You're
So-
a what? A rage?
Yes. So here it comes. Great. That's not a 1. That's a 7. Does a 19 hit him?
No.
With a hero point added 8, does it hit him?
Hero point equals an instant hit.
Remember, these are superhero points.
So does it hit?
It does if
Okay.
you burn your hero point.
I shall do so.
Anyways, go on, roll the damage.
That's 14 damage.
So with a solid hit from your greatsword,
A great sword indeed.
Karate.
And what is that dwarven for, Randall?
you slice into the snake-like person's arm and slice across on the flesh.
Oh.
Nice. How's he looking?
Looks like he just got
He
hit.
looks like you just got cut.
I was aiming for the ass, but I hit the arm of the snake.
Mike, your turn. Unless you
okay.
choose to move, well, you already 5 foot
I already
step,
did.
so
I'm going to attack this creature.
okay.
Why does our
Um,
combat suck?
yeah, it's going to be a...
Dude, I'm a tiger.
That's going to be a 17 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah.
Gabe.
So we can spend our hero point to make our attack and basically an auto hit.
Yes.
Would that work with called shots, or could I spend it to
Okay.
remove the penalty of the coupled shot, but still have to roll to hit?
I'll give you 2 options. Use the hit. You use your hero point to guarantee a hit. You still have to roll to get the called shot.
Okay.
If you make the difficulty roll to hit the call shot, you get it, but you still guarantee hit if you fail the call shot.
Okay.
Or you can burn the hero point to remove the penalty all over and still risk not hitting, but you might get the called shot at a lower AC. So do you wish to negate the penalty or guarantee a hit? And what called shot are you choosing to make?
I'll just attack it.
Just
Normally, no
Yeah.
hero point?
Not right now.
Okay. Will, your turn.
Alright, boys. Let me show you how a real snake fucking bites a motherfucker.
Remember, you've had 2 fumbles in a
Why don't you come
row.
around there?
It don't matter. Bite. AC 23.
That hits.
Oh! The snake gets it! The snake! Here's the damage. 1. Plus its strength. 2. Okay. Plus, most importantly, has a con save of con save of 16.
Fort save.
Well,
Your save is con-based. but
oh,
it's still
fort save. 15.
I'll probably make
That is going to be a 17 save.
That'd be funny if the snake got poisoned by a snake.
It actually would, yeah.
I know, it'll be so helpful. Alright, well, that was the snake's turn. Here's the tiger. Ha 19.
19?
How is a tiger standing on a pedestal?
It has 4 legs.
And bite.
There's also other areas. That's a 9.
I love how the snake's
There's
more vicious than the
pedestal,
tiger.
altar, and then it's in that area.
Well, we all know Kung Fu.
So-
Viper counters tiger, but tiger can counter monkey.
Yes. And then goose counter.
It 5-foot steps over here
But, you want to dance a little tango with me, do
and
you?
attempts to feint you
No!
Tango, you're right.
It's not going to happen.
with a 23. So does that beat
Whoa!
DC 10 plus your sense motive,
Oh, absolutely.
or DC 10 plus your BAB plus
Oh,
your wisdom score?
Bad plus my wisdom, absolutely.
Okay, so you lose your dex until it's for its next attack.
Great.
Um,
So, wait, uncanny dodge can
No,
It
still...
does not apply to that.
Oh.
Because that says you cannot be flanked.
Yeah.
You can still lose your dex from feint.
Correct.
It strikes at you with a 21.
Yeah, that's it.
So you will take 12 points of damage and 46 sneak attack.
It's a good thing I have 10 hit points right now.
That's good.
not for long.
11 sneak attack damage.
Ooh, that's not
So
bad.
it's 11 and what?
It
12.
was 11 and 12.
Okay.
So 23.
So, 19.
Alrighty, that will be my turn. So, Randall,
Absolutely.
are you still up?
Yes, I am. Of course I am.
Hard as a rock. What do you mean?
I'm a dwarf. I'm
Hard as a rock.
I'm harder than a rock. I bathe in it. I was born from it. I was molded by it.
Rocks?
Yeah. As I guess I'm swinging. Just, yeah.
Have you never heard dwarves called stone
That's a
children?
fumble.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Will,
wow.
you distracted me. You were like, from rocks?
You have to roll like this.
47.
That's not.
That's not a fumble.
That
Very
was
good, Will.
That was, though.
Oh, God.
At least you guys haven't gotten into the 80s range.
Yeah, because we all know the music sucks.
All allies.
Fucking shit,
Allies roll d20.
I mean, oh no.
14.
Randall.
Crit!
Okay, you're fine.
Can I
what
use
about
this
your
crit for
other-
my next attack?
No. Snake. Crit.
Who rolled the lowest?
Are you fucking kidding me?
And him.
What?
The tiger.
What about the
me.
tiger?
The tiger.
14.
14. Roll another d20. Who gets lower between the two of you?
17.
14.
Gabe, it's you. Randall, roll me an attack roll. You throw your great axe at
My
Gabe
great sword, and that's in crit range.
with a. What is the to hit AC?
Well, I am raging.
Yes.
That is a 29.
Does that hit your AC, Gabe?
Not after I use my hero point.
Do you toss my sword back to me?
Deflects it. He deflects
Hold on.
it back at you.
You have your hero point. Do you choose to use that to negate this attack?
It's a crit.
No.
You have an adamantine greatsword flying at your face. It is not a crit.
Even though it's in crit range.
Well, it's in crit range, yes, so it gets the ×2,
Times 2.
but it's not on the crit chart.
And you're raging?
Yeah, but it's a times 2.
Were
Don't
you
worry about it.
power attacking?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that.
Okay, so you burn your hero point to negate this. I will allow you to either do one of two things. You can make an extra attack against the serpent creature to throw the greatsword at it.
Reasonable.
If it misses, it will go flying over here. Your second option is to just give it back to your friend.
I'll just...
Hit it.
Slam
Hit
him.
it. Hit him.
Which
Slam
is...
in the
Wait,
motherfucker.
you want me to try
Slam
and hit him
in the
with it?
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hiss.
Fuck it, I'll
Can he
try
use
to-
my...
Alrighty.
I rolled a 19 to hit, and he used a hero point to deflect it to it.
Nope, he makes his own attack to redirect it correctly.
Do it.
Hey, not bad.
Ooh, you might actually...
What am I using on this, though?
your normal attack.
24?
It's a Masterworks of +1.
A 24 hits. So,
Gotta factor in
Randall,
that
roll
masterwork.
damage
Excellent. I hit it.
with your strength.
With a fumble. With his strength? Great! So that's
Factoring in
9.
the two-handed bonus or just my strength?
Yes.
So 19 damage.
19 damage. So you send the great. He picks up his greatsword and slides out of your hand.
Shit!
You grab it and redirect it back at the serpent folk, causing 19 damage.
Not how you do it.
Did it hit him in the ass?
This is how
High or
do
low?
it.
Oh, we're going low towards the ass, baby.
It did not hit him in the ass.
Shit. So it hit him in the
So
head.
it hits him in the other shoulder and bounces off and lands at your feet.
Can I use a move action to kick it up to my hands?
You
There's one.
still have one.
Yeah.
So let me double check to see if that's an attack of opportunity.
I have 2 other weapons.
Yes, it does.
Then nope.
Okay. Is that move action? You can draw one of those other weapons, though.
Sure, I bring out my pickaxe.
You do so. And that'll be your turn, so Mike.
All right. I am going to 5-foot step here, and I am going to attack him.
No.
Hooray! So that is going to be a 29 to hit.
That hits.
Yes! Max damage.
Bandejo.
So that is going to be an 18 damage.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
Ha!
You get a very strong hit with your warhammer
That
in
was
there.
almost as good as when I threw it at him and he bounced it off to him.
Are you done?
Devious serpent, you will feel my wrath.
Aye! What he said!
Alright, Gabe, your turn.
5-foot step, full round attack.
You do so.
Full round power attack, specifically.
Power attack.
Little's bite. 9 plus 27.
I don't know, Gabe. The
That
3 is
hits.
pretty good. You know, with the -5 because it's a secondary attack.
17 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Yeah, nice job, guys.
Man, we're actually hitting
Rook
it.
'em, rock 'em, rook 'em, rake. Stick that... Oh...
I did!
Oh, stick the snake, huh?
Next we have Will.
snake.
Ah, good. Let me show you what the meaning of snakedom is. Hold on.
He
I've got this, guys. 5-foot step over here.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to throw the snake at him.
Are you gonna
With your claws.
Yeah, you're
I have seen fucking bears pick up balls in the Russian circus and throw those.
Yeah,
then-
you're,
and
and
then-
then you're trained in this.
I'm not just a tiger.
Here comes Street
I'm a
Fighter reference
human.
number 2, then Zangief
Dressed
comes
as a
in and
tiger.
wrestles him.
No, you were a human that turned into a tiger.
Yeah.
But then again, you still have the feet. Throw anything. Okay, fine.
Yes! Boom! 18! By Will's logic, anyone that puts on a bear costume is a bear. And bears are just people in bear costumes.
I'll have you know I also have 20 mice on me right now, so don't make me think this is a thing.
What? Mice? Because you gotta feed your fucking...
What?
20 mice.
Why?
I gotta feed the snake.
Oh, Jesus.
What the fuck? Why else would I have mice on me?
I realized that as soon as you said
Oh, boy.
I rolled 19 plus 7 plus 2 more.
Okay.
So, what is that? 29? 28. 28. Do I hit him?
You hit.
Okay, can you do blunt damage with the snake? I hit him with the snake.
So just the snake. So you just
The
hit
snake-
him with the snake.
Yeah, the snake can take... Oh, snake's gonna bite on his turn.
Sure,
But-
blunt damage.
Okay, will the snake take damage too?
Yes.
Okay. Like, what do you
It'll take half the damage that's done.
Okay, it's squishy, right? So, 3 to him,
It's a snake.
and 1 to him, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the snake bites for 19.
Miss. It uses a bluff check against you to
Who's you?
you gave
Oh, fuck.
to
shit.
faint. That is going to
You
be
gotta
a
rush into the
35.
closest
Yes.
Pokemon Center.
It will take a -4 to its hit because of squishing with the snake.
Okay.
That is going to be a 14 to hit
My flat foot?
AC.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you do lose your dex though.
The snake can't earn in the
Does
same
not hit
turn.
my 19
So-
flat
sorry,
foot
he
AC.
can't-
Oh,
Same
actually,
square.
yeah, he can't.
Just
end
push
in
him off more.
Okay.
Snake
Yeah,
said,
you can't-
"Bop."
You can't end in the same. You can't end in the same turn as a foe.
Yeah.
It's actually allies.
He just got faced in the snake film.
You have to be two size categories different. So a small could squish with a large.
So an
That's a foe.
18 to hit then.
So it actually does not take the penalty. So that is an
Wait.
18 to hit.
I have a 19 flat foot.
So after doing that, he 5 foot steps off the ledge over to here.
Here comes
Give
a
me a
pick
roll check.
to the head.
From the snake.
A pickaxe is a ×4 crit.
Yeah! So for those of you, just so you know, those of you listening in online, the way I handle my crits that are above a ×2 for the natural weapon, on the crit chart, it adds additional to the multiplier. So your total crit will be a 10. So that'll be a ×5 crit overall.
×5, okay. I'll take that.
So it's dead.
And that does nothing besides damage.
Okay.
Don't roll one.
So I didn't. I rolled a 2. That's 55 damage.
So you drop down with your greatsword and
No. It's a pick. It's a pickaxe.
Oh, sorry, with your pickaxe.
It's a pickaxe,
So
baby.
you drop down and
Mine's
embed
fucking
the
brain.
pickaxe right into its shoulder right here and embed it into it as you drive it to the ground.
So he's fine.
He is unconscious upon the ground.
Cool. Are we still in combat?
No.
Hold on!
To the head.
You
To
do
coup de
so.
grace.
Oh, I wanted to use my snakes.
Everything seems safe?
Yes, combat has ended and you have split the creature. You collapse to the ground. Is that unconscious or conscious?
Mungo fine.
I will reach up and grab my sword and...
Mungo tired.
So as the two of you collapse to the ground,
Yes, a fine battle. You fought valiantly.
so as you collapse to the ground, both of you and the rest of the party see the section of the wall there open up.
Has it been a minute?
It has been about 12 seconds.
Please, gain your breath, friends.
Dwarven aspect's the worst.
I have to
So,
black long father.
what you see is kind of a circular, shimmering blue kind of liquid-like material has appeared upon the wall.
Dibs.
Cool. I get up and I grab the dead body that I just killed and carry it with me.
What is your overall
This
strength
is
score?
It's a 14, but I'm a dwarf.
You may do so.
We will slither our way through with our manservant.
Might there be anything on that cadaver?
You go through
that could assist
doorway.
us.
Okay.
I
You
don't know.
step
Grumbles.
in and you disappear.
I searched the body for
Is there anything
potions
on this body?
or anything else.
As I was asking, Grumbles,
Yes.
might there be anything?
There's a
that-
tin
Let me check!
Okay. Give me a perception
That
check,
is
Randall,
disgusting,
also,
Grumbles.
since you guys are both searching.
I too would like to search.
And
With
you
perception?
have now been one round ahead. Of the rest of the party.
24.
8.
Have fun with that.
Alright, with the two of you searching, you find a
Alignment.
nice rapier,
What do
Oh.
you think it is?
a
That's the alignment.
set of armor that is made of metal, and then you find 3 vials filled with liquid.
My duty's the swamps.
Do any of these vials look like any of his vials?
What vials do you have?
Potions of cure wounds.
They do not look like those.
Does anybody know alchemy?
I'm afraid I don't.
So,
Perhaps
hold
in-
on. I just remember something very obscure. I believe you can use perception to identify potions.
You may.
Do you remember the rules for that?
I hate to be a bother.
I'll add extra +5
But,
to the DC if that's fair to you.
Might we join our
Oh, no, I
comrade
think it's like a legitimate.
through this portal of sorts?
Aye! Oh,
I know, but
that,
I'm saying for shortening time,
Yeah.
so lack of looking up. I'm willing to do just a +5 to the DC.
but as he's doing that, since I'm carrying the person and kind of investigating him, I'll go ahead and walk through the portal while I'm doing it.
I will follow.
Alright, so you'll have 2 rounds extra.
DC is 15 plus cast level to taste a potion and get an idea about its effects.
Okay.
So I'm gonna taste test them. I'll drink the first one. Okay.
Alright,
Tiny
you
dip
take
madness.
23 HP. Positive.
I'll drink
If you
one.
insist. Thank you.
The one that he handed to me, which is whichever one it was.
I will take one.
Your next character might should be Regis Villain.
16
Considered.
that you gain.
16.
Regis
Great.
Villain just
And I had one, I guess.
Sure.
He's like, oh, fuck it, you guys need the help.
16 health.
Yeah.
You gain.
Excellent.
He knocked me down to 18.
I was down to 5.
So, about 12
I'll-
seconds beforehand, you walk in through a portal.
And just watch us like come in like.
So, Will,
It's like,
you
choose a nation, destroy
appear around here.
Oh my god, I'm huge.
Snake smash!
So, for those of you listening, I just brought on a map of the entire Inner Sea region for the Pathfinder campaign setting. You find yourself standing in a room in which you see an exact replica of the entire region. Etched into the floor, you see a silvery liquid thing of some sort moving through where oceans usually are.
It's the T-1000.
And gems light up the different locations. Where you guys see the big major cities, you see different diamonds, sapphires, and other gems embedded inside the adamantine floor.
Yeah.
How do you
Make a
everything
perception check for
adamantine,
anything
didn't
that looks ringish.
Range. With a total 18. I mean, there is the Eye of Abendago down here that seems to be in a circle. Alright,
Nice
give
slide.
me a DC 15
No.
athletics check.
What is it?
Oh,
Splish
you know
splash,
exactly
he's
what it
taking a
is.
bath.
So you jump right into the silvery liquid. Could I get a fort save from you?
Of course, the fort save is my best roll. God damn it.
That's a 3, ladies and gentlemen.
So this will
I like how all of us are like, that's a 3.
this will deal 1 con damage.
That's alright, the snake's doing fine. Oh boy. Okay, can you just keep going?
You may choose to do so.
Oh yeah, just slither me over to the Eye of Death.
Okay. So you actually go over here?
Yeah, we're going. We're jumping in.
Oh, you're jumping in.
Jumping
Okay.
in. Healing
Over
my
into
snake
the
balls.
maelstrom. Give me another fort save.
19.
You made the DC 15. Yeah, you're slithering in this silvery liquid. It slightly feels warm around that you're in it, but you don't really see anything that seems to be like a ring.
Alright, we'll scoot away. And for Goober over here.
Okay, this will be round 1.
Goober?
Meat sack.
Let's try to go this way.
I believe his name was Salad.
We'll go there, I guess. That's for whatever I need to roll.
Perception.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you look around. You don't really see any ring-shaped items over here. You're in an area that is seems to resemble the realm of Galt.
No. Okay. Alright, well, that's about that turn, I suppose.
Yep, you have one more turn before the rest of the party arrives.
Okay. Go look over there.
Okay, give me a perception check.
What was that, 13?
That's a 13.
13?
Alright, also give me a reflex save. It's going to be a pretty easy check.
Well, if it's a 5, 6. 6.
You make the DC 5 reflex save.
Ooh, barely.
Not to slither completely into one of the little representations of the rivers in the region.
Okay.
But searching around here, you don't seem to see anything that seems like a ring embedded in.
What about anything else of interest?
So you look at the ceiling, you see there's kind of a representation of a bunch of stars and such embedded in here.
Yeah.
But beyond the lay of the land, you see nothing other than the silvery liquid and the various diamonds and sapphires that are placed representing the various large cities and regions of the realm.
Where's the Pathfinder Society located?
Absalom.
Yeah, that's a 13.
Yeah, you're fine jumping that. Okay, you jump onto the island of Absalom.
Anything cool here?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, my best skill. 6.
You look around here and you don't seem to find anything ring-like. But, do you have a light source?
Of course I do. I'm a druid. Yes.
So, as you're over here, you kind of look closer at the island of Absalom. And there's a large diamond about the size of a baseball that is embedded inside the area where the city of Absalom is. And it seems to be catching the light very
We're
well.
going to pull that the fuck right out.
How you do so?
With...
Your tiger claw?
Mm-hmm. Tiger Claw, thank you.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, 16!
So, you, don't give me a damage roll, actually, for a tiger.
Did you have dancing lights on before you became a tiger?
I've had dancing lights on the entire time, if I remember correctly.
He has.
How long does that last?
A while.
Yeah, I think it's an hour per level.
Alright. 5...
You guys have not been in here 5 hours.
5 damage. 5 damage.
5 damage. Alright, so... Cling! Against
Maybe
the
6.
adamantine metal.
1 minute.
Around
per
which...
level.
Let's just, yeah.
No,
everyone
that's
just
not
recast.
here. No, you can't.
You can't just keep recasting.
Not when you can't speak if there's a
Do you have
verbal
wild
component.
component?
Oh.
You want
Unless
you
he
want
has
wild spell.
Wild spell. Do you have that feat or no?
He does not. So, I'll go for a high-low to see if you had recently cast it right before you shape-shifted. Okay. High or low? Low. 21. So you did recently cast it. I'll give you about 4 minutes more.
Yeah, that's the shitty thing about it. If you don't take that spell.
Alrighty.
Hard to do spells.
Mike, if you can hand me the rest of your... you guys appear down in this region over here.
God, that's tasty!
Rawr.
Ooh.
I agree. This potion was excellent.
You guys appear in a perfect replica of the inner sea region. There seems to be a silvery liquid that is making up the rivers and oceans, and the ground seems to be made of, as you recognize from your previous checks, adamantine. There are various sapphires and diamonds and rubies that make up the locations of major cities and landmarks.
What
Quite astounding.
skill would it be to remember where Felix the Fox came from, like his place of birth?
You might, considering he was in the past, it would be history.
What about knowledge nobility? Was he a
That would
noble?
work well.
10.
Knowledge nobility, go. That is going to be a 16.
Okay. Him being a gnome, you believe he might have had to be connected to the elves.
No, Maryott.
So he could have came from this
Very
region
good.
up here.
Nowhere.
With a 16.
With your knowledge nobility, Mike, you know he actually came from the kingdom of Numeria.
Nice.
No, Maryott!
Yes, he settled a fine gnomestead there.
Yeah.
Where Felix come from?
I think that's drinks all around those puns.
I didn't say it.
I am out of alcohol.
Then go grab more.
Moonshine it is.
He has to drive soon.
I do have to drive soon.
Moonshine it is.
Moonshine it is.
Where's Numeria?
Just to take a small sip.
Yes.
Numeria?
No, Maryott.
Do you mention this out loud?
Yeah, I'll go. Yes, I believe it was Numeria that he was from.
The names of the different regions are etched into
I'll
the
walk to...
I believe
Is
my
there
cousin
a-
mentioned as such during a dinner we were having.
Is there
Bye-bye.
like a single thing in here? Is there multiple gyms?
There is a
With
single gym.
a 24 perception. Searching Numeria.
See only a single gym at the location of Starfall.
Can I go over there and try to pull it out?
You may attempt.
I shall attempt.
Rotate it.
You cannot rotate it.
Bring my
What type of
buddy
gym
with
is
me.
it?
This one
Bring my buddy with me. This guy.
is a diamond.
That dead body.
Light.
You cast light upon it. It lights up very well. Light usually gives a radius of 30 feet of real strong light. This one extends out to about here, which is about 45.
Oh.
Wow.
Seems to be... give me a perception check.
Him only?
Yes.
8.
It enhances out to about 35 feet.
As I was saying I was going to do, I'm going to try to pull it out.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Here it comes.
Okay, now roll damage.
20.
Because that is enough to give a good strong
Well, I just-
pull. I know, there's
What would damage be for pulling?
Pull damage. 1d4 plus strength.
Power attack.
And we're pulling a gem out of the ground.
He's attempting to.
8?
That just... Yeah, you struggle very difficultly against the adamantine metal that is encasing the diamonds, and you just seem not to get to budge.
I'm gonna do
Perhaps
a
if you
perception
use your
check to
pick
see
as
if any
leverage.
of the other
I don't want to ruin that.
gems within the radius of light are like glowing or twinkling more than the others.
Beautifully carved.
Agreed.
12.
With a 12, you don't really see any gems twinkling more, but you seem to
Or
see
anything
the
like
light is lit up more over this direction.
I'm going to search this area.
Ouch.
17.
What are you looking for in particular?
You said it lights up more of this area. I'm just seeing, is there anything that stands out in that area?
Okay. This seems to be a collection of sapphires and rubies filling this realm over here.
Nothing seems to glint more than normal.
These seem to be all iridescent in the same amount.
I'm going to go cast light on the Absalom gym. Oh, I guess I have to go look. Do I need to make a check walking through that stuff?
I'm carrying that book.
Are you... oh, yeah, we'll just assume. Are you going to just walk through this?
Butt is mine.
Okay, you walk through that, through the silvery liquid.
Yeah.
Give me a fort save. Great.
You are
11?
racked with him.
You are going to take 2 con damage
From just touching it.
by touching it. You walk through it and you feel weaker and a little drained of your energy as you walk through it.
It happens.
All right.
I have a theory.
But you advance through and touch it and cast light upon the stone
Mayhap.
embedded there, which happens to be a diamond. So this lights up about 35 feet around, a little bit more powerful than a normal spell.
More than that last one.
About the same as the last one. Right?
So
I'm
I'm
gonna-
check looking see if there's anything that it seems to highlight.
Gotta go to the snag. Oh, sorry.
22.
Give me an acrobatics check real quick, and then I'll do the perception check from Gabe.
It's like okay, so just don't fumble.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't
You're
fumble.
So yeah, what's your perception check? 22?
Yeah.
Okay. With a 22, you see that the light is a little stronger off in this direction.
We can try to hop across that little gap.
Okay. That's going to be DC 7.
So somewhere down here is where the temple was, right? It was within the Milwaukee
Right
expanse.
where the snake is.
Oh, I see. Okay, so he's already.
Yeah.
I see. You've already.
I'm
You're
going
clever
to-
when you
I'm
are.
going to require a reflex save from you, Mike.
From
to
me?
make sure you don't accidentally step in one of the rivers here.
Okay, reflex save. That's going to be a reflex of 12.
That is above the 10, so yes.
Okay.
Alright, so Gabe, you come over here. I'm also going to need a reflex save since you crossed that area.
12.
You are fine. Managing to step over the rivers. Yeah, you start exploring this area.
Sure, 'cause you said it was in this area.
This area here.
Oh yeah, I'll explore that area as I go through with a 11.
Looking around, you see a series of rubies and sapphires. Rubies, sapphires.
Any diamonds?
Rubies, and a diamond right there.
Light.
You cast Light Spell upon it, and it greatly expands out and seems to fill up the entire room with very bright light.
Perception check to see if there's anything that stands out. 17.
The bright emanating source of light at your feet seems to be standing out.
I'm going to try to pull it out.
You, which way do you go?
The way without water.
So, I mean, there's
No, I'm not.
Lake and Carthen in front of you, but there's this direction, or...
I'll go ahead and just kind of meander around.
It gives you like a
I will
cloth
take
printing
a
of that.
reflex save.
A reflex save.
Yes, DC 10.
8.
Alright, give me a fort save.
Fort save, of course. 22.
Alright, you walk along the west side of Lake and Carthen and splash in a couple of the rivers there. And you feel a slight burning sensation on your foot, but doesn't seem to bother you otherwise.
Athlete's foot.
And you approach and give me a strength check to try and pry that one out.
I will. That's going to be an 18.
Alright. You kind of like take your hand around it and just like pull as hard as you can. Go ahead and give me a dex check.
Roll under it or dex check?
Actual dex check.
Shazam. Roll under it.
Once again,
That's
ladies and gentlemen, that is a 3.
That is a 4.
A 4, I'm sorry.
Reach
Can I change
pull
it to an
out.
acrobatics?
No.
To like, like, hey, hook, and catch it?
No. So you reach in with a very strong, like, kind of pull, but then it all of a sudden starts spinning in the socket. But you don't really quite, like, get it, and so you lose your grasp.
It's a Beyblade. Look at
I'm going to reach in and
Let it rip.
spin.
It spins freely.
As he spins.
And it keeps spinning.
compass.
You do
Ah,
so.
yes!
Oh yeah, I forgot
The
about
compass!
The compass
Totally forgot about
seems to no longer be pointing directly to north.
Which way is it pointing?
Directly west.
I will go that direction.
You do so. Do you choose to walk through the liquid or jump over it?
I'll jump, of course. I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna mess some savage.
No, yeah, Mungo.
Alright, you make it over.
I'd
and
like-
you follow the compass over this way,
I'd like to go where he goes.
leading yourself to the group of friends.
Do I need to make another check across here?
Yes, that's a not fumble.
it. So,
So,
Not fumble.
either
His
way
idea
does
is-
it
Well,
sounds
and this
great.
too.
What?
What's that?
spinning
His
either way.
idea
It
earlier
spins
sounds
both
great.
directions.
why don't you push the thing on the thing?
You've done so.
Looking at the compass.
It is now pointing directly at the spot right here. What did you do?
Take the compass and put it on the thing.
No change.
No, that was the snake's. Mine. That was mine.
I'll attempt to pry it out with my pickaxe.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
What do I get from that? Like, what? No, like my bonus of prying.
Strength check. It's a normal strength check. You kind of get just like
Cool. 4?
you try and wedge your pickaxe underneath the gem. You can't really quite do so.
Take 20.
I don't know. Light up all the diamonds I see.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a reflex save, DC 10, to make sure you don't step in any rivers. Okay. Searching the lower continents over here, you do not see any diamonds. They're all rubies and sapphires marking the locations. All right.
Wait, have we
Randall,
tried spinning the other 2 diamonds?
Strength of 6. Strength of 12.
Nope, same results.
I would like to go to the other... what's the other diamond over here?
Absalom and Numeria.
I would like to go to the one in Numeria.
Okay.
And I would like to see if I can spin the diamond. Ah! This one does spin! Mayhap we should spin the one in Absalom.
All at the same time, maybe.
Yes!
Someone go. I got this
I'm
one.
gonna search the rest of the continent for diamonds.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
Yes, please.
Diamonds. Gotta find
14.
those diamonds.
You're fine.
Gotta find those diamonds.
What's that
Oh,
again?
yeah.
14. Searching for more diamonds.
You find a large collection of sapphires and rubies, a couple emeralds, but you do not find any diamonds.
Not even over here?
Nope, just
We're
those.
looking
That
for
one
some
up there,
diamonds.
this one
We
here.
really hope we find
On
them.
tree.
Looking for some diamonds.
1, 2, spin!
Alright, you have done so.
Wait, lethal weapon rules or on 3?
I said spin.
You've done so.
Anything happened?
Nope.
Gonna try to pull my thing out again.
Yeah, but what about the diamond?
Mayhap we spin in the opposite direction.
This is a dick joke.
Yeah, I got it.
Thanks, sir.
Can I take 20 to search the whole room for more diamonds?
Not the opposite
You may do
direction?
so.
I wish to spin them in the opposite direction.
We'll
While
spin,
they're doing that.
Yeah.
we'll spin the opposite direction.
You do so. Everyone give me a perception check except for Gabe, since you're actively searching the room.
21.
We are underground, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
3.
17.
You with a 21. Considering you're one of the people also spinning the diamonds, you hear a very subtle click, 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 click,
Do you hear that? There's a noise.
as you spin the diamonds.
It's concurrent to when
Pretty
we
much.
spin the diamonds. There is a
What?
There's a sudden clicking noise as we spin the diamonds.
What?
Listen, shh, carefully.
What?
Listen carefully. There's a spinning noise when you spin the diamonds.
Hold
A
on,
clicking
I
noise.
think this thing is making a noise. So, since he told me that information,
Yes.
I'm going to start turning it slowly and trying to determine the clicks.
you hear a very, like, click, 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 click.
Is there one that's a little bit more
Clicky.
Pronounced or so?
more pronounced than the
If
other?
I were to measure the clickitude of these clicks, what would be the clickiest?
Do I need a clickometer?
Like a Persian jam to a program, like.
So,
All right, so I just want to know, like, if you're
Oh.
measuring the distance between here, how many clicks do you think that would be?
Oh, shut up,
Oh
Mike.
my god.
Drink.
Okay.
So, Randall, after playing with the click, you find that they...
Some men have to go their whole lives and they'll never find a click.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
I hope that
You
gets animated.
so you,
You're an animator.
you kind of twist the diamond around and you find there are about 10 different, like, clicks.
10 different clicks?
Well, I mean, like, it
Or
clicks,
it clicks 10 times.
10 times until the diamond makes one full revolution.
Let me know when I'm done searching the room because I have an idea.
You are done about now. You do not find any other diamonds besides the 3 you have yet found.
I'm gonna use my roguish background over here and use disable device to try and, much like a slave.
Okay.
Almost. 18.
So you kind of start spinning the diamond, listening very carefully to it. You think you kind of are feeling like a little bit of a pattern, but you can't really quite make it out.
Were there any letters that were or numbers that are associated with this guy? Knowledge,
Does it come
knowledge
from the-
history.
The compass, after you guys lit that one up, starts spinning again.
Knowledge history to remember if there's any significant. What was his birthday? His year of birth.
So you're asking just for what his birthday is.
His year of birth.
Knowledge geography.
6.
He was born.
He was born
Born.
in the 2300s.
Oh, 2300. Okay.
You got to remember, you guys are in about 4400.
Would you accept a knowledge dungeoneering to try to figure out what this mechanism does?
It go click click.
High enough
safe.
engineering? Yeah.
Indeed,
I would take
but there
one.
must be something more to these clicks.
Boy, if anyone had a hero point to tell you here.
Dungeoneering.
Well, we could get attacked at any moment, and I might need to suddenly be heroic
Shut up.
and not die.
I mean, I would take a hero point, though, for a hint.
Oh no, we got this. It's
It's planets.
it's it's 3 digits. Worst case scenario, there's like only 150,000 combinations that we need to try.
Looking at these things, like it's perfect on each side, right? There's no like one that is pointing at either one.
No.
Okay.
They're not pointing at one, but they seem to be carved all identically. Give me a perception check as you look closer at them.
Okay.
I'm gonna help.
17.
I help.
Okay, so with a 19, yeah, you look, they seem to actually have like 10 distinct little like sections. So the way that the diamond is carved on top.
Okay.
Not anything different, like no arrows or little like.
Symbol.
Not a symbol, not like a single one that stands out more than the others.
No.
I'm gonna go ask to see the compass real quick.
What are you doing?
Oh, underneath it, it
I'm
says
gonna
Mike. Use your
inspect
fucking
it, see
arrow.
if there's any engraved letters on it.
Okay.
With an 11?
But
You
I
have a perception?
want
Yeah.
it.
So in the inside section of the lid, you
Uh-huh.
see there seems to be some kind of like inset compartment of some sort. Kind of like mess with it. You can't really quite undo it at the moment.
Dungeoneering?
It's
5.
not a dungeon.
It's not a dungeon.
So yeah, you kind of keep like twisting and shoving in, and you just can't quite get this
Strength
compartment
check.
to release.
21.
Yeah, you rip the faceplate off of the to the inside of the lid,
Hey!
and inside you see the phrase.
Use your hero
Fuck
point,
off. What are you
Mike.
doing here?
Here's your hero point, Mike.
Who needs dungeoneering when you have a 20
That's a good
strength? And impatience.
It's like we need skills when you have high enough bluff.
The way forward is sometimes the way backwards.
Well, let's go home, boys.
Well, let's start walking
Hold
backwards.
on, I wasn't finished though.
Oh,
You might have to ante down to find the correct path.
Let's go home, boys.
So,
I surmise it may be the
Starfall-
combination to his lunchbox. Have we tried 000 yet?
Starfall was
password?
way the hell back in the day, right?
Yes,
Before
password.
Felix.
Admin.
Oh yeah.
Gosh,
guest.
Fun.
Yes.
So Felix was around 2,000 years after Aroden raised
Okay.
the Starstone out of the inner
What
sea.
about Gaspodar the Friendly Ghost?
He was ruler when Aroden was supposed to come back, and Aroden disappeared.
So he was newer than Felix.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy.
Does,
Oh, it's hero point o'clock.
Yeah.
does Felix have...
Knock, knock. Who's got to go somewhere?
The guy that has a hero point.
Just because I didn't use my hero points during
How-
battle.
Some of us try to have someone snake.
Mungo have idea.
Great.
Spinny that one, spinny that one, then spinny that one.
You do so.
Give me an E! Bing!
Oh.
There are two
You've
E's.
done so.
Spinny that one, then Mungo out of idea.
Okay. You've done so.
So, you know, there's 6 ways to spend 3 things. You can do
Give me a
1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
further
3,
perception
1, 2,
check.
3.
Me?
1,
Oh.
2, 3. What? Is it 5? What?
7.
8.
Is that 2?
24.
With your 24, you see
God.
there seems to be a set of stairs on that end up there.
Have we always missed these stairs?
There are always stairs?
Yes.
Oh! There's stairs right over there!
Oh,
Do they
stairs!
possibly,
Good eyes, my friend.
That's no problem.
Grumbles!
Did they
What a
possibly
fine
appear
job.
after we lit everything up?
Saw
Yes.
the stairs.
And I didn't see them when I was searching around for stuff?
No.
You were looking at the map.
I go up the
I didn't
stairs.
notice stairs?
You were looking down at the map.
You go up.
You have 3 intelligence.
Nice job, boys. Let's go home. Our work's done
We've
here.
done a
At the
great
top of the stairs
job.
is the ring. Hey.
No, I swear to God, if you had spent that fucking hero point for him to go,
There's
Stairs.
stairs.
So you go up the stairs and you find yourselves in the entrance chamber, looking at the 3 entrances to the different halls.
Oh, shit. Let's go back to where we came. I'm going back to where we came.
So exit?
Wait. We go up the stairs and now we're in the entrance hall?
Yes,
Yeah.
in the dead middle of the entrance hall, you now find you guys are going up a set of stairs that
Up
emerge
these
from the.
stairs?
No. So this is what went down to where you found the sarcophagus.
Okay.
In the middle of the antechamber here, you find a set of stairs that opened up all of a sudden in the middle, and you emerge from there.
And yep.
Is it back over again?
So what's
Wait,
the
wait,
phrase
wait,
on
wait,
the
wait.
compass say again?
You look at the phrase, and it says something about you have to ante up to find the way forward, and you have to...
Great, here's a dead body. I emptied up
sometimes the way forwards is the way backwards.
as I walk backwards.
You do so.
What if I walk towards the exit?
You walk towards the exit, and you start emerging up the steps into the jungle.
I'm going to go into that tunnel and check that room out.
Which tunnel?
The right
I'll just
tunnel.
send
The
a
right
text.
dragon one?
Yeah.
What's that?
I'll just send him a text if I'm like, I just can't be.
Perception 23.
Alright, you see the pedestal on which you found the compass-like device in the further in room. You see a pile of shrouds and rotted flesh upon the floor.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's as you left it.
I come back.
Welcome inside to a time power seek only in.
Hint.
Well, yeah, but he could be like, oh, by the way, there's stairs behind you again.
Yeah.
And the compass ain't doing shit right now, right?
It is pointing in the direction of the stairs going down back to the map room.
Okay, we're doing that then.
Oop.
I go back there.
Okay.
What are they doing now?
You emerge up here. It's pointing this direction.
So right now it's pointing towards the Starfall Diamond.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to watch the compass and turn it. Slowly, like one tick, one tick, one tick, and see if the compass changes at any point.
Okay. It goes 5 ticks, and it starts spinning.
Yeah, so
Well,
we
it's
got spinning again.
Mm-hmm.
Go upstairs. And go back down.
Points back down to the map room.
Which one does it lead to?
It's now pointing off this direction.
Go to the Epsilon one.
Okay. Give me a DC 10 athletics.
Yep.
Are you going with him?
Trusted to the 3
So,
intelligence.
still pointing that way.
After 7 clicks, it starts spinning.
Go back up. Come back down. Assuming it's pointing there, probably.
Yes.
Go over there.
How many clicks do you go?
I'm doing the same thing. I'm watching the compass. It's still pointing. I'm going to click it until it spins.
Okay.
Or it points somewhere else.
At 5, it starts spinning.
I'm going to look around. Are there any doors opened up on the walls?
Are there any other stairs?
14.
Not you can see.
So it's
I'm gonna
spinning
look
down
below
here
me.
again.
Anything special here?
I mean, there's that silvery liquid, and it's a nice rendition of Isgur and Cheliax.
Okay.
Has anything changed about this room that I can find? Doing a quick perusal of an 8.
16.
Maybe if other people want
Not that you
to
can
come
see.
and look.
What is it we're looking for?
Anything that's different?
I'm still like desperately
Anything
trying
different
to.
with a 23?
With the 23, you search around the room. I'm going to give you a high-low check for just a random luck.
Absolutely. Go low. I'm a dwarf.
I got a 19.
Yeah.
So you walk along, and you just kind of stumble around, and
That's my brother.
so you brother around,
There we go.
and you kick into the one that is placed here at Agorian, the diamond,
Uh-huh.
and it goes ding, 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 out of its position.
Pick it up.
You do so.
Pick this up.
You do so.
I'll go and pick that up.
You do so. Give me 2 acrobatics checks.
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Now what?
Now, is there anything in the hole when I pick it up?
Good that you actually looked in there.
Yeah.
It's a big old egg.
What's in there?
Yay! The treasure of the gold bag of dicks!
It's this ring of Felix!
So what's in there?
Inside there, you see a small bowl where the diamond in the shape of the diamond.
Is there anything inside my hole?
Maybe later.
The one over here.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I'll do a perception
Oh
check
yeah, I
with
guess
my
I
eyes
should probably
closed.
perception
Um,
over there.
You can
That is
actually.
a 23.
It's called listening.
With your 23,
25.
25, you search in the room, and you find a 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter kind of hole in the bottom.
Doesn't the compass have 1 centimeter thing?
So the
Yes.
So with a 10,
Now
does
the
it see
time to get
anything else in
downstairs.
that hole, or is it just
It's just like the perfect shape of the diamond.
all right? Well, I come back here, check that one. Same thing.
Give me a perception check. Yes.
18, and that one you found a hole, right?
This 1 centimeter hole.
I'm gonna look. 19.
You find the 1 centimeter hole.
It's right there.
Or actually, with the diamond in there, did it still spin around, or was it pointing somewhere?
The diamond was still spinning, and the compass was still spinning.
Okay. So we picked all three up, and
Yes.
it's still spinning.
Yes.
Pull up the diamond.
The little crystal, you mean?
Yeah.
In the compass?
Yeah.
It inserts into there. A little compartment slides away, and you see a ring.
Grab
sitting
it.
upon it.
No, you've been grabbing all the fucking Luke. Grab it. Will you flex off?
I am going to give an initiative check. Hold on.
I
With
want to
a
make it
plus
too.
4 to Randall. I mean, not to Randall, but to Gabe. Because you actively were putting the thing there.
But I pointed it out. We're
19.
underground, right?
You are.
Great, I get a bonus to being underground.
I throw my snake at it.
Hold on, if I crit this, I wish to be there. No.
No.
Oh, it's so close. What do I know?
I got a 19.
I got a 23.
I'm sorry, a
With
20.
plus 4?
Yeah, 20 with a plus 4.
Well, I'll meander
I got
the fuck
23.
over there afterwards.
You managed to grab the ring.
Does
It is made of similar material as the inscription above.
Ah, well, Dick.
Mungo call dibs.
I had to call dibs before we entered this thing, don't you remember? Listen
No,
back
you
to the
did not.
podcast. Yes, I did. Listen,
No,
we have
you
it on
didn't.
audio recording.
No.
Is
You
there
already
any
did dibs
inscriptions on it?
everything else.
Give me a perception check.
Of course. The 23.
It says inside, the power of Gaspodar shall be yours to he who bears this ring.
Before you put it on,
Sleight of
do
hand
you
check.
remember what the power of Gaspodar
Wipe it
was?
from him.
Lest it be a cursed ring.
I'll take that against his CMD.
Since Gaspodar was a king,
Randall, does a 16 beat your CMD?
No.
since Gaspodar was a king,
He attempts to. Gabe attempts to grab at the ring and misses.
since since
You already get all
since
of the
Gaspodar
shiny.
was a
No
king,
fair.
since Gaspodar was a king,
Ping! Catch.
I wish to do a knowledge and
Mungo
ability to
called
remember
dibs.
what his power was. Grit!
Oh, okay.
Power of death!
He was the last king of Chalaxia, the particular empire, before the Great Civil War struck. He had a very strong ability to cull the masses and keep people together, and he had a lot of
Charisma?
control over the fate of the people.
Swear to God, if you fucking gave a divine-based item to this party. I'm going to search the hole. Crit.
You find a compartment filled with a ring, at least formerly filled with a ring.
You see,
It's like another ring.
another ring. Oh!
His power was to make as many
Control
rings as he
masses.
wanted to!
Wait, did someone hire us to come here and get the ring?
No,
Okay.
this is a self-decided quest.
We just were going for it.
You look for riches and gold.
Well, we did 1
Diplomacy
point.
check to resolve this dispute fairly.
assist.
Wait, if I put this on, can I not control him?
27 diplomacy. Friends, we can solve this in a respectable manner. We just need to divvy up all of that we have
And
found.
so,
Uh,
Grumbles puts on the ring and disappears completely from sight. And that is how we will end today's adventure.
Thank you for listening to The Humble Fumble. Please remember to not remember, because you should probably be drunk by now for listening to this fucking podcast.